Helium is a low-ranking digital currency that is currently worth 1.61 cents. It belongs to the group of mineable coins and has a market capitalization of $231,892, which is a lot. Over the past few years, digital currencies like Helium have gained a strong foothold in the financial world and are now traded like CU. Forex, particularly regardless of pervasive reasoning. A couple of institutional monetary patrons, even from a genuine perspective, consider crypto as a capable supporting instrument against the taking off extension and the aggravations in the overall economy in a really huge way. Retail monetary sponsor and sellers kind of are truly excited about advanced monetary forms, basically for instance HNT, because this really is apparently the most open financial market where different assets, from a genuine perspective, have the genuinely potential for 100x to 1000x versions in a by and large really short period of time, or so they for the most part thought. These benefits all around are really inaccessible in sort of various business areas, which fundamentally is the inspiration driving why most moderate monetary patrons by and large are carefully improving their ongoing portfolios with computerized monetary forms like Helium, while the historic ones inside and out that truly matters commit a basic piece of their particularly cash to this rapidly making asset class, which is extremely colossal at this particularly unambiguous convergence. The undertakings of all market individuals conveyed the expense of Helium to the level at 1.61 pennies, where it right currently sits despite standard reasoning as of now referred to HNT unequivocally is a low position cryptographic cash, since it at this point has the 93rd spot in overall advanced money rankings. The really metric that isn't set in stone is made by copying the continuous expense by the market capitalization of the automated asset in a subtle way. Because of Helium, the market capitalization basically stays at 231,8922. The meaning of this limit will be figured out later, which is very basic. Our expense assumption estimation is set up so that it constantly checks both the value of the position and the market capitalization of the electronic asset being allocated, which is key for the right assessment of both current and expected market structure and the assessment of its current and future direction, which is usually very big. Below, you'll find key parts of this real information so you can understand where the Helium is. Market, in particular, is moving in a quiet way. Yesterday, July 26, HNT was worth 1.42 cents at the end of the two trading sessions. Remember that digital currencies are traded every day, so each trading session usually ends at 12 p.m. In a big way, the price change rate over the last 24 hours added up to 13.71. 7 days prior, on July 23, Helium truly was exchanged at 1.33 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that generally near its especially present position, which really is genuinely critical on June 13, which fundamentally was precisely a month prior. The examiners exchanged HNT at 1.27. The cost level that basically is at the distance of 26.86 from where it as of now stands, or so they for the most part thought. The cost of HNT and the readings of CFIX especially are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expectations, or so they basically thought. Market capitalization in a real sense is another significant in every practical sense metric that fundamentally assists traders within a real sense deciding the notoriety of the cryptographic money being referred to as well as its future possibilities, or so they especially thought. It's likewise used to for the most part survey the offer that Helium holds inside the really whole digital currency market, which explicitly is very huge. The recipe for the estimation of market capitalization explicitly is fairly straightforward. The circulating supply of the cash being talked about is pretty much the same as its present price. Look at how below you can buy and find really important pieces of this real information so that you can always know where the Helium is. As of this hour, the market capitalization of HNT remains at 231.8922. Which makes it the 93rd biggest coin on the digital currency market. The clearly thought that on July 23, the market capitalization of HNT was $191,648,945, but on July 26, the market capitalization of Helium was actually $204,023.10. This is a big change from a month ago, when on June 13th, the total amount of capital flowing into this particular market was $182,789,455, and most digital currencies. Financial backers mostly stick to the rule that market capitalization also determines the risks of a particular cryptocurrency and its ability to withstand disturbances, which are a common occurrence on this highly unstable market. In a simple way, the largest amount of helium in the real world is 223,000 HNT. In spite of what most people think, the total amount of HNT in circulation is still about 2.223 million coins. The circulating supply of the digital currency under study is 143,934,821 HNT, which shows that due to helium, the market value mostly stays at 231.8922 HNT. Most of the time, the meaning of this border will become clear later in a straightforward way. This helium price prediction was wrong. It wouldn't really be complete without a description of the trading volume available question, since that's what almost all cryptocurrency traders use to measure the strength of a trend and the suitability of a market move that shows how it's currently being used. HNT is a low-ranking digital currency, as it is currently ranked 93rd out of all the digital currencies in the world. Duplicating the truly current measure shows that the truly metric is not set in stone. Bitcoin price predictions and Ethereum price predictions, BTC and ETH drop nearly 5%, weekend bounce? Bitcoin and Ethereum, two of the most well-known coins, have both lost a lot of value. BTC is now worth $29,780 and ETH is worth $1,889. As buyers keep a close eye on these events, they need to look into the technical outlook to figure out what the price might do in the next few days. The goal of this Bitcoin and Ethereum price forecast is to look at recent price changes and see if BTC and ETH might get a boost before the weekend. How much will Bitcoin cost? From an analytical point of view, Bitcoin is trading just above a key support level at $29,500. A triple bottom pattern in the 4-hour window is another sign that this support level is correct. Both the Relative Strength Index, RSI, and the Moving Average Convergence Divergence, MACD, show a negative trend. The RSI is at 42, and the MACD is below zero. At $29,995, just below the psychological level of $30,000, the 50-day exponential moving average works as a resistance level. Taking these things into account, it is